Greetings, comrades. That's right. I've decided to become a communist. Given my own current financial difficulties, I've decided that an ideology that, you know, redistributes wealth from the hardworking to the people that didn't earn it really has started to speak to me. Um, Problem is, I have some problems, not so much with the ideology, more with the lifestyle and the culture of being a communist or a socialist. I'm having trouble with certain aspects of it, and so I thought I would talk about it here, and maybe you guys can give me some feedback on how I can reconcile my desire to take money from people that earned it and redistribute it to myself. How I can reconcile that with my issues that I have with the culture and lifestyle of a communist or a socialist. So the first issue that I have is I understand, especially if you're looking at like the father of the ideology, Karl Marx, I understand that in order to be a good communist, you have to stop bathing. Like you have to stop showering, cleaning yourself. Definitely don't have enough money for any kind of grooming products. That's not in the your stipend from the state. In order to be a good communist, you really have to kind of smell bad, be stinky, and that just doesn't really. I don't really like that. I like to shower. I like to be clean. I like deodorant and cologne. It just I am having trouble reconciling my desire to have other people give me their money so that I cannot work as hard as them, um, with my desire to be clean. Those two things just don't really go together, and I'm having trouble reconciling that. The second thing that's a really big problem for me is that I like to eat. Um, I like burgers. I like steak. I like chicken. I like grilled cheese sandwiches. I like a good omelet in the morning. I like food. Um, and in order to be a good socialist or communist, that doesn't really work out so well because having the desire for like cheese or a hamburger, right, in your daily diet doesn't go well with an ideology that will have you standing in bread lines for like little crumbs at the end if you didn't get there fast enough, or if there isn't enough, which there probably won't be. So I have a little bit of trouble with my desire to be a communist and my desire not to have to get my food from a bread line. So that's another big issue for me. The third thing is I don't like to participate in large noisy groups. I can come across on a video as kind of a loud, boisterous person, but I really like to stick to myself. I like to be home, with the family and, fairly quiet. I'm not a really loud person in that way. I don't go out to events. I'm not really an events person. So the idea of being a socialist, where you're going to have to go out to these rallies, I can't see myself doing it. And I don't know if I'm going to be taken as a serious part of the socialist revolution if I don't go out with ridiculous signs, protesting, climate stuff or whatever else it is. So those are just three problems that I'm currently, having trouble reconciling with my desire to have my things provided to me by the state who took them from other people, and my desire to eat food, be groomed and clean, and basically stick to myself and not be part of a large psychotic group of people yelling about stuff. So maybe you guys can give me some feedback on how I can reconcile those things and be a good communist, a good socialist, and really work for the revolution. Hopefully still showering,